Ashley from Moonbean Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Cancer September 2019 reading. So, as you know, if you've been following my channel, I do meditate and do a pre-shuffle before I do my readings, and we're kind of going to go over that before starting. If you're new to my channel, please do stick around. You're welcome to also check out any other videos for your moon, your rising, your Venus or Jupiter, right? Keep in mind that messages may not resonate. If they don't, check out the other signs, right? It's always good to get a better, well, it's easier to get a better perspective if you kind of take a look at your whole birth chart. If you don't know how to find your birth chart, please do just go on Google, and you can, I think Cafe Astrology is the website that you can do for free. You just kind of, all you need is your birth date, your birth time, and the place of birth, and it'll kind of give you a good detailed description of your birth chart, or your zodiac chart, I should say. If you don't know the time, just put, I believe, 12 p.m. or 12 a.m. and it'll kind of generate something a little bit more. It'll still give you a pretty good, I guess, chart. It just won't be as in-depth. Okay, so that being said, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, and maybe for someone else. Okay? I think that's it. So before we get into the reading, let's go over my pre-shuffle. So when I was meditating on you, Cancer, I actually did two meditations. The first one was earlier in the day, and I just didn't have time to record, and I thought, you know, the energy may change, so how about I do a new one? So I scrapped it and I did another one, but there was one card that remained the same, I believe. And that was the Two of Wands. Got that earlier, and then I got that again. So it seems like, Cancer, you're waiting on something, right? Or you're making a choice, or having to make a choice. Possibly some planning is happening, right? Really, I'm not sure if... I believe there was one more card that came out again. Oh, yes. There was two cards, actually, that came out from the first pre-shuffle that came out this time. And that was the Two of Wands, and then also the Page of Swords. So someone's, you know, could be you as well. But it could be the cross watcher or the other person involved. But someone's watching you. Someone is watching you, spying on you a little bit again. Possibly even talking about you, gossiping. But it doesn't have to be negative. It could just be like, you know, getting some advice from a friend or family, right, on the situation. The other cards that came out in my pre-shuffle was the Ten of Pentacles, right? So I feel, Cancer, with that, you're in a good place right now financially. I think you're really focused on your work, and like if you are married, I feel like you're kind of working towards like a legacy. Like you may have a child, right? I feel like you do. Actually, I feel like you do have children, or a child, and you're really kind of like thinking about that. That's like your priority right now. Okay. I also got, I believe, the Queen of Wands come out. So the Queen of Wands is someone, again, this could be someone you're dealing with, but it's definitely an energy of someone who is passionate. Like, I feel like almost like a witchy vibe. You know, she's very, she's the fire sign, so it's like, I feel like she's, you know, vibrant, and like, there's a lot of passion there. She's a lot of fun. I feel like she's a lot of fun, but, you know, that's just me. So yeah, that was your pre-shuffle. Let's get into some shuffling a little bit before we start the reading. Okay, hello, Divine Body, Spirit Guides, and Ancestors. Please allow me to connect with the collective of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Jupiter for the month of September 2019. Please allow messages to come in clearly for Cancer, September 2019. One more time, and then we'll cut it. Okay, alright. What are the messages we have for Cancer? Ooh, 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 ooh. Alright, so the first card that fell out was the Two of Pentacles, right? So I get the feeling that you're juggling again. Remember, twos, I think, are... You have the energy of like choices, right? Like I feel like you're definitely having to weigh some options here. The second card to come out was the Devil. I feel like again, they came out together, so I almost feel like the energy is you're having to make a choice between this and this, like the world and, you know, desire, maybe. Like I feel like something you want, something you're definitely could be some, I feel like carnal interests. Like there's very low vibe from this card. I don't know what it is, but I almost feel like, and I keep staring at like the two lovers that are like joined by chains there, and how like just how naked they are, right? And I just feel it's like I'm not saying this is you, Cancer, it could be the other person, but I feel like someone is juggling like their want and then what it is that they, you know, need, which is possibly a change of pace. They need, I feel like they already have like, hold on, let me see here. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Yeah. So I got Six of Pentacles in reverse, and I got the Lovers in reverse. So yeah, I definitely feel like this vibe of like a relationship or something that, and again, see, and to be honest, I almost feel like it should be like this. And that's so weird. It's like, and they're literally like reflecting. Look at that. I feel like that's significant right there. Like I feel like this juggle of swords, like I feel like you were not being fair, or not you in general, Cancer. It could be the other person involved, right? Like maybe you are with someone who is currently doing this, like currently possibly even cheating on you, or like definitely has some other person in mind, but it didn't work out. And I feel like it's all about like, it's all about the boobies, man. I could feel like it's all about, there's a lot of naked cards here. We've got the Lovers, the Devil, and the World, right? I feel like this individual is a very, there's some addiction there, some compulsions. Like I honestly feel like this individual is very like sexual for sure. Why is the Devil here for Cancer? Any other messages regarding the Devil for Cancer? Yeah. I feel like this individual, like, sends out messages. Like, there's Page of Wands. Like, I feel like if it's the other individual, maybe it is you, right? You guys communicate through messages, like text messaging possibly, or maybe social media, other forms of social media, right? Someone's doing some Snapchat. Are you doing Snapchat? Kids do Snapchat. I feel like kids do that. Like, anyway, I don't know if your kids are doing Snapchat, but there's definitely like a lot of sexual, you know, energy here. I don't know. It's at the bottom. Yeah, see at the bottom I've got like a 7 of Cups in reverse. Like, I honestly feel like this individual, or maybe it's you, Cancer, you've got a lot of like things that you desire, that you want in life. I know that's not necessarily bad if it were options. If they were options, but they may not be options. They're just desires, wants, carnal, you know. And like, that's very low vibrational. Like, I just feel, again, this may not be you, Cancer. This may be this other individual. Someone that you know, someone that you possibly had a past with. Okay, what's that here? Yeah, and I feel like I think there may be something to do with family here, with the Emperor. I almost feel like there's like a father figure involved here, right? And yeah, I kind of feel like there's a father figure here, but let me see. What is this 3 of Wands here? Okay, I feel like with the 3 of Wands and the Hanged Man, like, you're feeling, or possibly may need to go on some sort of journey or travel, right? You may be having to do that to get a change of perspective, even to gain some wisdom there, possibly from some messages that you received. Who knows, Cancer? I feel like there's definitely multiple messages here. I feel like I feel like there is multiple messages here. But someone definitely feeling like jealous and very, very carnal, like, feelings. Okay, why is the Lovers in reverse here for Cancer for September? Yeah. Got the Lovers in reverse. I asked for clarification. I got the 3 of Cups in reverse, as well as the 2 of Swords. So definitely no celebrations are happening. We are canceling celebrations. We are not, like, I feel like you still are drawn, right? We're not compromising at this point. It's not going to happen. I feel like this, again, with the Lovers in reverse, like, whoever this individual was, like, someone shut it down. Someone shut it down. But I feel like, are you not over this person? Or are they not over you? Even though somebody shut it down. You know, maybe someone is blinded to the fact that this was just a sexual thing. Like, this individual just wanted, you know, I almost feel like you were like Either you, Cancer, or the other individual. I don't know. I hope this is not going on. But I feel like, whatever. I guess I can't judge. Everybody has to kind of like figure out their own shit. But really, I feel like, really and truly, some of you, not all of you, some of you felt like sexual playthings. Like there was like some 50 Shades of Grey happening or something. Someone has some like deep desires here. I don't know if they're being, clearly someone shut you down. It's not happening. But it may have happened in the past. And it stayed with this individual or with you, and now you kind of like, somehow this person's back or came back at one point. But again, I feel like it's, anyway, let's move on to like the World card. Why is the World card here for Cancer? Because of the Wheel of Fortune. Right, Wheel of Fortune. Good fortune. Maybe this isn't happening. Either you shut them down or they shut you down. If you shut them down, then that's good, because I feel like ever since that happened, it's like you leveled up. Like you were able to see that this toxic energy was not good for you, and because of that, I feel like the Wheel of Fortune turned for you. The world became available to you. But then there's Temperance, right? And it's in reverse. I feel like either you or this other person is definitely overindulging a little bit with this Devil card and now Temperance in reverse, right? Like, please, take it easy with the drinking, or if that's, if that's your poison, just, chill out a bit with it. All right. Let's see about this Wheel of Fortune. What is a success? Wheel of Fortune happened when there's a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So with this Wheel of Fortune turning, clearly that has to do with someone stopping, like stopping in their tracks, right? It could have been you, Cancer, right? Maybe after you were cut off, you just stop, this type of behavior, or stopping, maybe this individual or you could have like told said, hey, like, I'm not a piece of meat. I'm worth something. I am not, garbage that you can just do whatever. I feel like this person kind of like stood up to you, or you stood up to them and like really like showed them like, hey, this is not okay, and like I refuse to be played like this, and like done, it's over, kind of thing. And like since then, again, like things are working in your favor, right? I feel with like even the Nine of Pentacles there, I feel like even though someone's at a standstill, you're okay. Like, you're the Nine of Pentacles, you're abundant. Like, you've got, financial gain. Everything is working out, like, in your life in general, aside from, okay, maybe this past person. But I feel like you're really, like, kind of letting go of that. Or they let go of you. I don't know. Maybe you can't get over them, and that's, let's look at this Seven of Cups. Why is Seven of Cups there? Okay, there's these desires. This Empress, desire to have a baby. Desiring this Empress who you want to have a baby with. Where's the Seven of Cups here? Any other messages regarding the Seven of Cups for Cancer? Oh yeah, ooh, yeah. You're spying on this Empress. Or they're spying on you. Maybe you're the Empress right now, Cancer. If you're the Empress, they're spying on you. They want you. But more and more they see, they look, they're looking. Like, you may have, again, I feel like, dude, if, or whoever, I feel like if you did do Snapchat, like, they may have taken a screenshot, my friend. They may have pictures of you. I'm just saying. You gotta be careful nowadays. Screenshot. I don't even know if you can do, I don't have Snapchat. See, I don't use that kind of stuff. But, like, I do Instagram or whatever, so I don't know. This person's definitely, whew. Anyway, I feel hot in here a little. Whew, my goodness. Anyways, let's get some clarifiers for all of this sexual tension. My goodness. Spirit guides and ancestors. Please allow messages for Cancer. Moon rising Jupiter for the month of September. And what is this for Cancer for the month of September? Alright, Cancer. Is it you that have these desires? Or is it this individual? Let me know. Leave a comment. Let me know what's going on there. Is it you? Is it you? Might be. Messages for Cancer, the month of September. Messages for Cancer. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, well, I want to say that that's right side up. Why is it right? Oh, there's more. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. I normally just ask for 3 cards, but I'm going to take these 4 cards for you. Okay, Cancer? Here's the thing. All the cards minus the last one came out in reverse. Woohoo! So, let's go through them one by one, right? Keep in mind the discussion we've had recently, our little story here, okay? So, for the first card that came out, I got the 12 of Earth, okay? This essential. 12 of Earth. Let's kind of back it up. There you go. You can see that. Okay, so what this card basically is telling me, I feel like someone's been following someone blindly. Like, you've just been listening to them, getting this information, and like literally have been believing them. Okay? Even though I feel like you knew something was off. You just, closed your eyes to it. Again, the same kind of like, you're being drawn by in 2 directions, but you're blindfolded. You're like, that it's, you don't want to see. You don't want to see. You don't want to have to deal with it. And I feel like with this Queen of Water in reverse, it's definitely emotional. I feel like this kind of like is your card, Cancer. Like when I see this card, I automatically associate it with Cancer, the Queen of Water, because of like there's that giant crab there, right? Normally this Queen of Water is someone who is emotionally stable, someone who is like literally has a warm heart, is I feel someone very compassionate, right? Can like listen to your problems, and is very intuitive. And but in the reverse, she ain't having that. She's like, she ain't stable right now. So this could be you, Cancer. Maybe you're in the reading here. You're just in the reverse. Like you are not in your element. You are not emotionally stable at the moment. There's something going on here, and it's related to whoever this devil energy is. Again, if that's you, but again, I don't. It could be cross-watcher. It could be the other person involved here. But the next card out was the King of Air in reverse, right? So with it being in reverse, this individual just, or this could be you could have just cut out that person, right? Eventually you saw through the bullshit. You're just like, you know, maybe, and you were harsh about it. I feel like they may have told, or this could have been, you may have told this individual how you felt, and then they just like, okay, well, don't contact me anymore. It's like, after I just told you, like, you know, I kind of, maybe you had feelings for this individual, and I kind of like see that with the Lovers here, and I honestly see that, like, you had some strong urges too, maybe desires as well for this individual. You both wanted each other, I feel like, but I feel like one person had more romantic feelings, whereas the other individual was like all very lusty and very just not coming in properly. And I feel like after displaying or telling them how you felt, they just cut you out, and they cut you out like you were nothing. Like, they tried to tell you in the past, maybe they, you know, you were friends or something. I don't know. It's possible for some of you, not everyone. Again, this may not resonate. Take it how it resonates, people. But anyway, with the last card was your only card that came out in the upright, and that was the Two of Water. Okay, and that's like, if you look, like, I love this card. It absolutely, it's like the lovers embracing each other, right? You definitely, or this individual definitely has like romantic, well, desires for sure. And they're like, it's a bond. Again, or if the other message that I'm receiving is that after this ending, you truly find your pair. So I feel like giving up this person is going to bring you your true, you know, soulmate, person you were meant to be with. You might even have this person in your life, right? I'm not saying that you're cheating or anything, but, you know, like, sometimes people are just dating, and like, you may have met this person, you may be friends with this person, and you just don't realize that you guys are, you know, really care about each other. I don't know. Cancer, I feel like this other person, like, I cannot stop looking at this pile here, and I feel like this individual has some, like, there are issues here for sure. Like, I almost feel like if they're doing that with you, like, who's to say they're not doing that with other people? Like, they may be married for all, you know. I'm just saying, I see a lot of, like, not good vibes coming from this person. Okay, like, very low energy, and like, you don't want that for yourself. Like, you ultimately want the world, you want the wheel of fortune to happen, you want to be that Nine of Pentacles, right? Stable on your own. That's the feeling that I get. That's what you should be aiming for, right? And then, you know, love's gonna come. Real love. Real, you know, that real love. Yeah. Anyways, Cancer, that has been your reading for September 2019, your general reading. Please do hit the like if, you know, this resonated with you. Please do also leave a comment. Let me know how it resonated with you. Do share, subscribe. Also have a look at my other videos. Again, if you're checking out your moon, your rising. If for those of you who are new to my channel, I do also put out mid-month readings, so do look forward to that happening. I believe the third week, or probably, no, the second week or so of September, midweek, I'll probably put out a mid-month reading. So look forward to that. I also do pick a card, so have, you know, a looky-loo, if you will, at the rest of my videos. Okay, for the rest, yeah, I think that's about it. I'm just making sure I've went over all, yeah, that's it. So again, have a good night and many blessings.